Vault Dwellers, and welcome to the next episode of Let's Build a Settlement here at the Far Harbor Visitor Center. So, last episode, we actually made it through the whole episode without crashing. That is good. What is not good is not too long after that. That looks terrible. I was rendering the video that you all got to see, and my computer crashed from that. Now, that has nothing to do with the mods. That is actually some sort of glitch going on with my system. I have no idea still if it is due to hardware or software. So I am still trying to diagnose that, but in the meantime, we can still work and build, and we shall. A little bit of news. I have been challenged for my next build to do it mod-free. And that's not going to happen. I'm just kidding. We are actually going to do that. In the next build, I'm going to choose a more vanilla location. And there goes my phone saying, uh-oh, if you heard that. I'm going to choose a more vanilla location and remove basically all of my mods, with the exception of the few that I cannot without really breaking my game. And stuff like this, where I have the ability to come up in the air just to make building go a little faster and a little smoother, so that way you're not seeing me struggle trying to glitch things into place. But I am going to basically just use more or less nothing but the vanilla textures and building supplies, etc. And of course I'll have an unlimited budget to build with, but I will stay within the borders, all kinds of stuff like that. This way I can sort of showcase a bit more of, I don't know, what you can do without mods for those of you who don't like them. A lot of times I get comments from people like, oh, I came here to see this and you instantly started using mods, poo-poo on you, and, you know, we don't need that kind of negativity. So, we're gonna go for something a little different, and we'll do that the next build. Right now, I just want to move some stuff around and do some somethings. I don't know what just yet, but I put a whole bunch of these textures, building pieces in place to do something with at some point. And right now, I'm just going to kind of organize them. I did lose the ability to build in, yeah, this section, as you just saw there. Because of one of the crashes that actually was due to the game, let's turn that off, was because I put a couple of new mods in, and sometimes when my game crashes due to mods, it messes up my borders. I do use a couple of different mods to actually extend my borders, and that has actually caused problems in the past, not because of the mods themselves, but just something weird happens, and the borders break, essentially. So, I don't think it has much to do with the fact that I'm using a whole bunch of different mods for moving the borders. I mean, maybe it does. I really don't know. But I mean, I don't really have any problems otherwise until something like that comes along. So, as you see, I'm just kind of playing around with these. I am trying to build some sort of walkway here. Where did I get these from? CVC, good to know. Oh yeah, I got this guy over here. And this is technically... Oh no, it does say walkway. I thought it was a roof. Rufus's, but nope. It's a walkway. Good to know. Alright, let's start creating something here. So I was thinking about this not too long ago, and gave me the idea to do something with these guys. And initially, for some reason, I thought they were roofuses, but they are actually walkways. And even though I just said clear weather, it quickly turned to rain again, so let's go ahead and fix that. World weather clear. I've seen more than enough rain. It has been raining a lot where I live, and I do not live in Seattle, so I'm not too happy with that. The sun has actually become very scarce as of late, and is not good for my garden. I grow vegetables. And there we go. Without the sun, they don't really grow as well. Alright, cool. Here's some more of these. Alright, let's just throw another one in place for the moment. And let's do some connecties. I'm gonna have to... Oh! Create some levels. Nice. And some stairways, of course, because I don't really want this to go too high up, I don't think. I just want this to kind of go along with the ground. Where's our entryway? Over there. Excellent. We actually do have a walkway here. Then we'll put our stairs there. First things first, let's zoop that on over. And yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. But trajectory, we'll move this guy on over here. Maybe. We might have to do some finagling here to make this work exactly the way I want it to. So actually, let's take that out and get you on down like this. Up there. Let's try that. And okay. So now that I got something's in the way, let's try to bring this on home. Let's see. I want some stairs. What stairs do I want? You know what? Let's go check out G2M construction. Actually, you know, before I go any further, my spidey senses are tingling. Let's go ahead and do a new survey just to be safe. And I do realize too that this is not lined up. That's over there. I thought about this like, you know, in video 19 or whenever it was that I moved it, and I was like, oh, I never put the jar where like it should be. So let's over right here and see. Okay, that works. Okay, where am I? Are there stairs here? What? Oh, there is. Okay, cool. Those aren't too shabby. Put that in place like so. Let's see, how does that look? Not bad, not bad. Not 100% sold on them though. Just kind of thinking more along something from here. Obviously, I don't want that big. Ooh, I like that one better. Let's get rid of that. This guy in place, maybe. Something to kind of... It's a little better with the walkway here. I think that's a little better. Okay. We'll start off with that. And work our way from there. Okay, so we got this thing leading on over to here, and this I can put places, and I do really like the look of this here, and I'm half tempted to put some more water in place, but I've already built a waterfall, so I'm just kind of like, eh. But then again, I do kind of like this guy here. Initially I was going to build like some security towers. I mean, this could also function as a security tower if I can get it just right. Oof. I'm gonna have to eyes that. So, then again, it's kind of unnecessary. Oh no, I don't really have any security out here yet. Maybe I was thinking of my Jamaica Plain build, but I did some really neat stuff with that. Let's bring this on over. I don't care if it blends into it. That's probably actually better where we're... That's actually pretty cool. Alright, let's see if we can get in here. There we go. Let's have a look-see. Yeah, that sort of works. I might take this guy out, though, so that we don't... Ow! You don't get pricked by the barbed wire. And the rest ain't so bad. Nice. That's kind of a happy little accident. Where's my stairs? There we go. Cool. And then that keeps us out of the way of that little thing, just in case we do occasionally get the river. Of course, here comes the fog again. Stupid fog harbor. If you don't remember, the reason why I have to keep battling this is because I turned off the function that gives me automatic sunlight and clear weather when I'm building. Simply because it makes it, like, dark. I don't know why it does that here at Far Harbor, but it does. And I don't like it. Okay, so we are coming over this way. We are creating this walkway because I think I'm going to create, like, all of the houses up. off the ground. And we have this spot over here too. We need some sort of security or something. Let's see. Decorations. No, nothing in there. Furniture, fences, not looking for resources, I think. There we go. Defense. Guard outposts. What do we got? Ooh. Pretty nifty. Snaps, which I don't really need. Let's see. We could put it on an angle, like so. Put that in like that. Oh, cheese and crackers. Oh no, I can't build there. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this kind of a thing. So because of this, let me turn my snapping off. I'm not gonna put a whole heck of a lot of detail on some of the stuff that's outside of the border. Like just gonna put a whole bunch of pre-made vanilla houses. Yeah, I like that. And not fill them with anything other than maybe like some generic lighting to make it look like they're lived in. Simply because I don't want to have to keep going in and out to build. It's extremely annoying to have to do that. We're going to put all these at different levels. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay. Cool. So, we got ourselves a little tiny guard towery thing there. And what else we got? Ooh, that one's pretty neat. Kind of something like that. But no, that's not going to fit. And, oh, is that? No. It's different. Is that what that is, though? What does that say? Oh, that is guarded. Okay. Sweet. I didn't even know that. Wasn't paying attention. That's neat. Ooh, fortification. Gonna see if there's anything. Ooh, that's pretty gnarly. It's low down though, as in like on the ground. Okay, so we're just gonna have to. Oh, that's where we got it from. We're gonna have to build our own walls for that guy. Not the end of the world. Let's see. What do I want to use? You know what? Not really what I was looking for. Fences, yeah. Let's come in here. And concrete. Do we have? Oh, it's kind of neat, but why would you have something like that up there? Car fence, junk fence. That could work. Alright, let's... Boop. And... Oh, that's got barbed wire, though, right there at the top. That might hurt yourself. Let's get rid of that one. Wooden fences. I'll have barbed wire. Not really all that great. Tires. Not really what I'm looking for. Other. Oh. Ooh. Pretty big, though. That's even bigger. It's neat. Let's see. We can use that. Let's check this bad boy out. Yeah, there we go. Now it can look just like the what's-his, yeah, the gunners. You know, let's just make 2 of these bad boys and call it a day. Let's stick that guy right in there. So, boom. Nice. Don't care if they're perfect or not. Why does the weather keep going so foggy so soon? So annoying. Okay. So, I think we're just going to make a walkway. We're not going to have any ladders or stairs there. Let's go ahead and do another save. Do a new one. And let's create a bridge. Let's go to USO wood. And Scalenius, that bad boy there. Alright, let's start from this angle. Yeah. Oh, fudgicles. Yeah, see, this is exactly what I don't really want to build, whoa, a whole bunch of detail out in this section. So we're just going to very quickly piece this bad boy together to make this work. And then, as time goes on, or I should say, we'll progress onwards into different things. There we go. Now, can I can't. Let's go ahead and lower this down. And what am I doing? Just do that. Put that like that so it looks like it's on top of it. And then, yeah, we can create a stairwell that goes down to that. Excelente. And we need some railings. Just give me a whole bunch of these. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. And these actually should snap. So let's turn our snappy back on. Thick. Really? They're not going to snap to the bridge? They're supposed to snap. You jerk. Alright. Give me that one. Don't care which way they're facing. It's actually probably a little better if they face all kinds of wrong ways while we're doing this. Make it look a little more... Oh, yeah, now you snap. Whatever. Alright. Just to make it look a little more realistic. Who cares? Whatever. Okay, get in place. Not gonna snap. Doesn't like that first one, apparently. Where you go? There you go. Where are you? And... that one snapped. Must be the layers. Something, I don't know. Alright. No! Not there. Really? No, you don't want to snap to this side? Whatever. Okay, give me that. Plop this bad boy. Turn our snapping off. And plop that in there like that. We're gonna fix this guy because now it just looks a little too wonky. Nice! We got a walkway. We got a connection. Should we put some, yeah, we should put some support there. Just about halfway through, we'll put a couple of supporting characters here. Supports. I like the round ones. Nice. We're gonna stick that guy like... Oh, for crying out loud. See, I get so into what I'm doing that I always constantly, as you've seen, forget that this is bad and I can't build here. Alright, so... Good enough! Okay. Go ahead and do another save, and then try to get some clear weather that hopefully will stick around for more than like 10 seconds. Jeez. Okay, game. World weather clear, please. Excellent. Alright. Yeah, we're just going to create a guard for that spot and call it a day. Which, of course, as soon as I exit and enter the game again, he or she will disappear. Come on. Yeah, give me a minute, man. Boop. You. Guard. Nice. Okay. Now, we're gonna fill this whole thing up with, like, a bunch of houses. Really? It just does not want me to have nice weather. Okay. Let's see. I think CBC has what I'm looking for. Prefabs. Homes. There we go. See, these bad boys are already made, and they're on stilties, so we can just go ahead and put them in some places and call it a day. Nice. That one worked. And we'll space them out a little bit just to try and give each one, like, you know, its own little bit of privacy. Yeah, not too much, though. Gotta hear when you're doing... Oh, for crying out loud. Doing horizontal mambo. You can listen in. Don't ask me. I don't know why I said that. Okay. I guess I'm losing my marbles. So now this one. We're just gonna stick here. And let's see, do I have a really tiny one? Oh, I do. I can squeeze right in here. See, I almost did it, but I caught myself right at the last second. Boom. Got some houses. And of course we're gonna leave that empty because we got our stairwell going there and we don't want any houses right on top of that. Okay, do I have room to squeeze one in here? I mean, I could just do that. Oh, fudge. Yeah, I caught myself on the other one, but not this one. We're gonna stick a bad boy right there. Make sure that we are not interfering. Not really good enough. I'll take it. Let's see. Once again, I'm actually probably gonna have to move this because I want to be able to walk over there to go to that. And, alright, let's see what else we got for houses is... There we go, there's a nice long dude. Let's line that one up with this piece of metal right there. Nice. And we'll leave this gap open. Maybe we'll put a walkway or stairway down that way so the guards can get from one side to the other. They just gotta run through the wet ground. That's okay. They're just a bunch of plebes. Alright, yeah, let's put this bad boy in place. Can't get too big. 'Cause again, I don't want to myself off. Perfect. We'll just have to create a little walkway there. Oh, perfect. We've got plenty of room back there. All right, table. Bye. Grill. You'll keep you, but stick you like right back here. You're sort of out of the way. Right over here. Like so. Excellent day. Okay, onward. Whoa, that's too big. We might use that elsewhere. And that one's not on stilts, so now we're going to have to go back to the beginning and do a little repeats. Try to make sure that we don't have the same ones in the same places. Need something, there we go, small and shallow. Like me! Just kidding, I'm not really shallow. I don't think I am. I am definitely not full of myself. I'm the first person to tell you I'm a dork. Or a dum-dum. No house there. And we'll come on over here. We'll put this little guy here. Hopefully it allows us to line that up right like that. Nice. And let's put this guy here, like that one. Give him a little gap, because I don't really want... I'll space him out a little bit, just a little bit. This way it eats up some more room. This guy here, excellent. Every time I say that, I feel like the dude from Mortal Kombat. Make an awesome move. Excellent. Of course. Oh, geez, that's going to muck things up. Alright, let's move you on down over here. So, you know what? We're going to put you right here. Be the one and only dude down here. We're in the corner. Oh, wait, no, I got to build another security thing over there, so we'll put you... So. Awesome. Then we'll have a little walkway and another security tower over there. What do I do with that space? That's going to be the real question. Let's see. Too big. Let's throw this guy in here. Now, I don't care as much about being able to walk on the ground this way, because you can just come right up here, come down this way, and then I'll have stairs that lead down that way, so no big deal. These guys are going to be mirrors of each other. Because we can. And again, I am not really going to be filling in any of this, to be honest. Other than, like I said, maybe a few lights or something, just to make it look like the lights are on but nobody's home. You know, that type of deal. Awesome! Look at that, we got ourselves a little village. Okay. Our noodles. Let's go ahead and save. And then we'll try to clear the weather once again. Game, world, weather, clear, rain, rain, go away. Don't come back any other day. Excellent. Okay. Nice. Look at that. We got ourselves a full-on village here of crappy shackies. Not crabby shacks, crappy shackies. Oh, we got a space for a little guy. Perfect. Squeeze. Nope. Ooh, can you get in there? Oh, just making it. Nice. I will take it. Alright, so, security. Where did I find that? Was that in... No, that was in decoration. Nope, 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 not even there. Resources, that's what I was thinking of. Alright, let's see, what else we got in here? Not really. It's more of a ground thing. Ooh, interesting. Oh, I used this dude when I made the, Shawshank Prison. I had my guard towers up on the top. Cool. Let's see, guard covers. Ooh, we're going to use these for the main entryway over here. Let's... Boop, boop. Oops, I only needed 3, or 2. But I made 3. We're going to put a couple out here. You... Get that car in the way. You know, let's put you, like, over here on the dirt. That one there. Looks a little wonky. Do it like that. You know what? I'm going to take this car out of here. I'm going to move it over here, because it's kind of mucking things up for me, because I kind of want these to be as close to the gate as possible. That. Perfect. These things look like outhouses. That's okay. I can stick a couple of dudes in here. Take you, move you on over just a smidgen. Now we got some covered guard shacky things. Let's work that a little bit. Oh, jeez, it's raining. I just can't win today. Stupid Far Harbor. Okay, cool. I don't think I'm going to bother putting any railings on this walkway. I mean, if you fall, that's your problem. Spooner don't care. Okay. Guards. Ooh, pretty neat. None of them really work. I already used that guy. Not really. Alright. Go back in here. Nope, not there. That's not what I meant. This guy here. Alright. That one's pretty similar to that one. What's the difference? Slightly different textures. Yeah, we had that guy. Let's see. Could do another. Oh, for crying. Another little angled one like that. I don't really like the front though. It doesn't really give you much protection, so we'll have to. We're gonna use it, put it in place, and see. Yeah, we're gonna have to do too much. All right, get out of here. You know what? I'm just gonna build my own. Much as it's gonna pain me, because I'm gonna have to put everything out there as I pick it. So let's go ahead and save just in case. Save, new save, and let's come back in here and G2M construction. I want to use, yeah, this type of floor. That's gonna be our floor. Let's go ahead and drop that in place. It doesn't really matter which direction it goes. We just need something to stand on. Boom. Okay. Let's see. What else do I want to use? What do we have in here? Miscellaneous. Not really. Walls. Couple of boring pieces. Okay. Metal. Should have some sideways pieces. I think I have some longer. The ones I used before. That might work. Okay. Let's just go boom, 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 boom. Okay. Now we got some stuff to play with here. Hopefully get these things to cooperate. Let's try grid snapping them. Oof. Maybe not. For some reason these just don't. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna get rid of all these. They're just not gonna work like I want them to. So let's go ahead and get rid of those. And we're gonna go back to wood. And wood. And miscellaneous? Yes, railings. And no. Oh, it must be in USO. Okay, hang on. Wood. Railings. There we go. These have like some metal textures to them. And these should actually snap in place if I turn on my snapping. Right? Yes. Okay. Cool. Hey, I almost forgot, but I didn't at the last second. I'm paying attention. Sort of. Oh, no, we don't want that. That's brick. That just looks silly. There we go. My favorite, the corrugated steel or whatever. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. I have no idea how many I'm going to need. Let's start with that. Okay. Plop. Let's see. No. Okay. That works. Give me that dude. There. That guy. Or, yeah. Perfecto. Give me you. Some blue steel. Awesome. Okay. So now we got that. Nope. Get rid of these. We don't need them. Do need a Rufus. I like that guy. Okay. Nope. Take that and get it over here to get it ready. We're gonna need some supports. Build this back over here. Wood. Supports. Not gonna be tall enough? Let's see, how tall is that? Next one. Okay, perfect. Start with 4. I don't know if I'm gonna need all of them. Oh, you're not gonna snap. You suck. Alright. Well, let's start with that then. Let's, friction. Oop, oop. That. Cool. Except, let's unhinge change that. Let's twist that. We're only going to need like 3 of these posts. Then we can, there we go. Oops, turn our snapping back on. Perfect. That locks that bad boy in place. Actually, we're probably going to need 2. We'll find out in a second. No, we'll put in 3. Come on, snap. Snap. Snap, crackle, and pop. Okay. Perfect. Now we've got the startings of a good little guardhouse, y'all. Okay. Save again. Clear the weather again. We can finish this off real quick. This is super annoying, but I'd rather have bright, sunny skies than that overcast, weird, dark thing that happens, so... Alright, we're gonna need bridge. Ooh. Oh, no, I like that guy. Come with me if you want to leave. Oh, cheese and crackers. I didn't realize we had that much of a height difference, and that's already lined up, so we're gonna have to get rid of that. Oh, nope. Get out of there. We're gonna put the slanty dude in here. Yeah. See how that lines up. We do that. We do that. Oh, we're gonna do that guy. Yeah. Okay, cool. Make it. And let's plop it. So. That's gonna be a bit of an issue, so we're actually gonna unsnap it and drop it in like that. Let's check it out. Plop. Come on down here. Yay, we can come over here and go pew pew. Come on back up here. Nice. Cool. I might just continue this walkway down this way, just to keep everything off the ground. I don't know. You guys tell me, should I continue the walkway, or should I just make some stairs that go down into the dirt and then put some shacks and stuff down in here like I have? Where are you? This dude. You can put some really janky homes and whatnot down in here. You know, we can put it bonk, like so. Actually, I kind of like that. I think we're going to do that. I'm just going to put a whole bunch of really small shacks of some sort down here. Some small Shaquille O'Neals. Yeah, I'm going to leave that one partially in the dirt, because that just looks cool. Alright. Excellent. Alright, so now we've got ourselves a little guard tower. Let's make a guard. Come on over here at MDC's guards. We'll just continue with our Minutemen. Whee! Ooh! I didn't realize we were up so high there, dude. Sorry about that. He's alive, though. He's ready and raring to go. Cool! We are building. Yay! We got ourselves a little town. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about these little shacks in here. I still gotta finish this guy. Actually, I completely did forget. I gotta finish building this one and put some lights and stuff in here. Because we gotta compete with the power noodles. Cool. Okay, that is going to do it for this episode. I thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, don't get irradiated.